So these are the three kinds of email marketing that I usually apply to any WooCommerce business. With money recovery emails, you don't even need email subscribers. You can set it up in minutes and it works on its own. I mean, think of emails for recovering abandoned carts, right? That's definitely not needing an email list, a newsletter provider, or whatever. All you need to know is someone has just filled out the checkout with their email address. They didn't complete the checkout, so they left it in draft, and you're sending them an email to recover those money. That's the number one thing that you should be doing on any WooCommerce website, because if you're not, you're definitely missing out and definitely leaving out a lot of money on the table. Second, other thing, super important, trying to recover money from failed orders. Failed orders are so important to, shoot an email right after it and say, is there anything wrong with the website? So you're basically getting in touch with the client just to know if your checkout is working. First thing you should be doing. And second, can I help you with, getting your credit card over the phone, whatever it is. So you're following the money, trying to turn that failed order into a completed one with an email. And that's the second way of getting money that you've probably lost just because someone put the wrong credit card number into the form, and the WooCommerce order failed, and then they're gone forever. Finally, another way to recover, well, we're not really losing money on this, but imagine you shopped on my WooCommerce site more than 6 months ago, and you have a website, you have an e-commerce site where people keep buying very often, for example, so keep coming back. Well, you might want to set up a win back campaign. So select all the customers that haven't purchased in the last 12 months, send them, a coupon code. We'd love to get you back. And that's the win back campaign. Then we go into a little bit more complex information, which is the lead nurturing kind of email marketing. In order to teach and in order to guide your subscribers from, I don't know, you to I love you, I want to buy your products. Well, first of all, you need a lead magnet on your website and an opt-in form where, of course, they can give you their email address in exchange for permission to email them. This kind of email marketing is about building trust and not sales. So the lead nurturing phase is where you need to transform a complete stranger into a customer, and it takes a long time. So they're not gonna buy tomorrow, they're not gonna buy next week, they might be buying in 10 years. So this phase is about building trust and not being promotional. This can work manually, so you type the newsletter and you send it. Also, it can work on autopilot, and these kind of emails are called autoresponders because they might trigger whenever the user does something on your website. In regard to the kind of emails that we will demo under the lead nurturing, there is a welcome, hello, this is me, Rodolfo, email, and the newsletter, right? Then comes, at the very end, the sales generation kind of email marketing. This would be the way of writing to either existing customers in order for them to get back again, so to turn them into repeat business, or new subscribers and turn them into first-time customers, which is slightly more difficult, of course. So much easier to sell again to an existing customers than selling for the first time to a new one, of course. Case studies, which would be the 6th and the 7th of the 7 kind of emails that I wanted to show you today to watch sales grow. Well, actually, there is now 8. So the first one that we will do is using the thank you email in order to thank the customer and maybe trying to increase the average order value. Then there is something that is not really a sales generation email for the current customer, but if you get more product reviews, of course, the sales conversion rate on whatever product will increase. So a product review reminder is a must for any WooCommerce site. And finally, the one that we probably all know about and we've done it before without thinking about all the rest is the limited time offer campaign, Black Friday or whatever happy birthday promotion, whatever it is. This is what we're used to see, okay? So in order to cover these 7, now 8 kinds of emails, I'm going to be using the tool that I use on a daily basis, which is Metric Engage